Hello, this is Dr. Ginger Bratzel, and thanks for joining us on the Mobile Marketing for Dentists. And I've got some information and really exciting stuff I want to share today about the power of QR codes to attract more new patients with your mobile marketing. Again, mobile marketing is using mobile phones to attract patients to your office. These are high niche, high return on investment, highly specific niches. So we're talking implants, cosmetics, adult ortho, sedation patients, those type of patients, and to attract more of those patients to your office, and how you can use the best technology and the best marketing together to get more of these patients. So I wanted to go over QR codes because they're really interesting. A lot of people don't know what they are, and if they do know what they are, they really don't know how to use them. So I'm going to give you a quick lesson on QR codes and how they're really effective in adding to your marketing. So like I said, what is a QR code? What does that mean? QR codes are those little funny black and white. They can be different colors, but they look like gibberish. But to a mobile phone, a smartphone, there's an application in there called a QR reader. They're free. There's all kinds of different ones. It can scan it and it'll direct them to somewhere. A QR is just like giving out a website and directing somebody to a certain place. So I could send you to my main website. I could send you to an offer on my website. I could send you to a specific time, holiday type promotion with a QR code. I can send you, to a picture on Facebook. So I can send you anywhere that's got a URL. And this is just a shortcut. Instead of saying www.xyz223.555. It just gets them there, makes it really quick. That's why mobile phones are so efficient. That's why people like using their mobile phones, and that's why we keep making it easier and easier to market to these people. So that's what a QR code looks like. And here's an advertisement with a QR code. This is, Pumbaa, a major advertiser, of course. And if you can see over there in the lower left-hand corner, there's a yellow and black, but that is their code for this promotion on the shoe, and it takes you to a specific website, and they're doing brand advertising on it. They're not selling any benefits or features here, and that's not something I would recommend for anybody. So don't think you can just put up a QR code and your picture and people are going to run to you. They have to give some reason to do it, some emotional trigger to make them take action. But that's what a QR code, it does the heavy lifting on the mobile phone to send them where you want them to go. So there's all types of QR codes. Like I said, they don't all have to be black and white. Macy's does a promotion. There's a QR code. They're using it like a scavenger hunt to find sales in their store. They're using their Macy's star with a red QR code. And you go through and you look for those to find the promotions and the sales and the little perks. Disney had some specific ones. This is out of Japan. Disney. Of course, they look like Mickey, Donald, and Stitch. Special graphics things, that's possible. They don't have to be that high tech, but you can see how they are used in promotions to get you going. Google's using them for placemat. So if you see a QR code, it'll take you to Google Places and to market through there and for the Google Maps. And this is just, even Google understands the power of a QR code and how to incorporate it. Sometimes there's a sign on a door, and sometimes there's a advertisement in the computer. You just put your scanner up there using a camera with a camera. You got to have a camera to scan a QR code. That's how you do it. This is an advertisement actually for my son, who's only 9 years old. And just to show you, kids learn what they hear at home. Watch what you're saying. My kids talk in marketing terms, and so he had to do, for a science class, he not only had to make an invention, a prototype, an invention of something he wanted to develop, he also had to develop a marketing plan. And he knew how to do that because he just listens to what mom and dad talk about at home. And he has these wiper blades that don't freeze up, and they have a thermal strip in them to keep them from freezing up and icing over. But he wanted his promotion. Everyone else is making price tags and things like that. He said, Mom, I need to be on Facebook, and I need to have a QR code. And he also wanted a YouTube channel, but there was just not enough time to do that. But he wanted his own commercial on YouTube channels. He knew that. He came to me and said that's what he wanted to do. So that little QR code is specific for him, and it's directing him to his fan page. He has his own fan page through us on Facebook for this project, and he's trying to get input on ideas that he has out, how he market it and things like that, and to test the response, because that's part of his marketing, is to see what the response would be. And a lot of these kids didn't have any of this stuff, so he was doing fantastic. I'm really proud of him. But QR codes can be used for everything. This is a QR code we had for a marketing piece, and talking about, do you like your smile? Do you have ugly teeth? Wish you had a more beautiful smile, with a QR code. And it was in a regional area, a geography specific area, and they did the marketing for one of our clients, and it directs them to, that's the web page. Real simple web pages. Another problem is web paging, landing pages, another way of saying it, have to be graphically readable on a phone, so they can't have a lot of graphics, and the flash is a no-no, and a lot of colors, so we keep it really simple for a mobile landing page. And it directed them to there, embarrassed by your yellow, cracked, or chipped teeth, want a healthy, attractive smile. There's for a report on this one. We've also tested it with a free offer for free whitening, free new patient visit, things like that. And underneath those arrows, all the way at the bottom, you see name, email, and phone. They can opt in to do that. But in that shaded area, there is a phone number, and that's called click to call, because it's mobile and it's a mobile device. That would hyperlink, and someone wants to call the office immediately, they just click there. They don't have to go anywhere else. So they go to the QR code, it sends them here, and they click that number, and they can call and make an appointment right off that advertisement to the QR code to this, without lifting up a pen, without having to write anything or memorize anything. Also, we direct them some option of directing them through like a 2 to 3 minute pre-qualification, which we call it's a pre-recording. Talks about what they can do with their smile, and gets them ready, and then that directs them on to the office through there. So these are all techniques we do for our clients. This is a new option we've added on as a bonus for our clients, of QR coding for them to get mobile land pages, click to call, and to explore and expand how they attract new patients. So that's what we do, and it's really an effective tool. Patients like it, doctors like it, and we take that over and help them do that and make that implement in their office as part of our mobile marketing for dentists, and get that program going. So I appreciate your time. Again, this was Dr. Ginger Bratzel, and I wanted to thank you, and have a great time, and keep QRing. Bye-bye.